came a long way, that's what the song say. And I could do all things, I could do all things. Yeah, I could do all things, yeah. I'm not afraid of the moment, I'm not afraid I can't hold it. I gotta show 'em, gotta get up in the morning. I gotta do it for Kobe, lately I'm on it. Lately I know where I'm going, taking whatever control it. Show me opponents, show me opponents. I got a gift and I'm starting to own it.
Welcome back to another episode of Progressive Hustle. Today we got the homie Steelz. How you doing, homie?
Shit, I'm straight, bro. You know, just cooling, man. Trying to stay warm and shit. Cold as fuck out here.
Yeah. Where you from?
Shit, I'm from Long Beach.
Born and raised?
Born and raised, bro.
What was it like growing up in Long Beach?
A lot of poverty, bro. A lot of broke people, bro. A lot of minorities. Blacks, Mexicans, Asians, you feel me? Like, just a lot of broke shit, you feel me? Hood shit, like. And I grew up in them trenches, you feel me? Like, you know where Snoop from?
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. So I'm from 20s.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a Crip.
Oh, you actually from? You got put on and everything?
Yeah, I'm from 20s. Yo.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so Snoop like the big homie and shit, you feel me? Like, everybody, that's how I kind of like put it. When they ask me, I'm like, you know where Snoop from? That black and gold, that Steelz, you feel me? That's me, you feel me?
Yeah.
So.
What are you? Are you like, what are you? You know, are you black, white, Mexican?
I'm Mexican.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
So what was it like being a Mexican from a black hood?
A lot of fades.
Really?
A lot of fades. The Mexicans hate me, bro. They hate me, bro.
Good.
They hated me, bro. But like now it's like they respect it. You feel me? Like I stood my ground and did my shit. You feel me? So it's like they had nothing to do but respect it. But at first it was like it was always trouble. Feel me? Every time, like high school, all that shit. Like they was on me. Like they like, why he kicking it with all the blacks? Like, you feel me? I play basketball. You know, it's just kind of like where I'm from. Like I was a hooper, so it's majority blacks playing basketball. I just grew up around that shit. You feel me? And I grew up in the music business too. Like my uncle was a producer, 10 times platinum selling producer. You feel me? So like,
who's your uncle?
Shit, my uncle was named T-Nut. He did a lot of shit from like back in the days. A lot of shit with Snoop, a lot of shit with Dre, the East Siders, DJ Quick, Dub C, like all them West Coast legends. Like I literally grew up in the studio like since I was like 8 years old. Damn. Like no lie, I used to be in crazy ass sessions. Like I tell people all the time, I was in Tupac last session. I was like 8 years old, bro. No lie.
Fuck, what was it like being around Tupac?
That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. I was there. We was there because my uncle was fucking with his producer, Johnny J. And I was just there, bro. I was just chilling, really. The Outlaws was there. Like, they was shooting dice, hella dice game. Like, I even left with like $300. I ain't gonna lie. One of the Outlaws kept telling me, like, what's up, little homie? Like, you believe I'm finna hit? You believe? I'm like, yeah, you finna hit. And he was hitting on the dice, and he was giving me money. Damn. He was like, go buy some kids, go buy some J's. Like, it was crazy, bro. I seen a lot of shit young, bro. All the women, the weed, the drugs, all that shit. Like, I grew up into that shit, bro. I really did. Like, shit was dope, though.
How'd you get into music?
My uncle.
So he taught you how to
He taught me everything, bro. Like, literally, like, I just kind of was like, it's my mom, little brother. So it was like, I'm his protege, you feel me?
Right.
So, like, I just watched him. He taught me a lot of shit, taught me how to record, engineer, all the shit, produce, literally everything, songwrite, like, everything that got to do with music, he taught me that shit. And then I just kind of did my own thing and just took it further, you feel me?
Yeah. Bumping into these people older that you were in the studio sessions with when you were young, do they remember you?
Nah, they don't. It's crazy. No? I always tell, like Snoop is one of them. I used to always go to Snoop house when I was little. And
oh, really?
Be at sessions. He would pull up to, like, the hood, like, my uncle and Goldie Loc from the East Siders was best friends. So, like, Snoop would come to the 5, like, and I was young, bro. So, like, it's crazy, like, 360, like, full circle, bro. Like, when I produced on Snoop album and I told him who I was, like, he was just tripping out, bro. He was like, what? And I'm like, bro, I used to be around you so much. I was like, this shit, like, legendary for me because it's full circle. Like, my uncle produced for you, a lot of hit records with him. I used to be around, and then now being older now, I'm making records with him and shit, and it's just like, it was crazy. It was a crazy trip. So when I told him that, it was like, it was super crazy. He was like, man, that's crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, so it was dope, bro.
That is dope. Did you graduate high school?
Yeah, I graduated. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you just solely focused on music, or were you into like the sports? Because you had mentioned you played basketball.
Yeah, I played basketball, and I was doing the music. Like, literally, I was like the only person that had like a real studio. You feel me? Like, so everybody knew, like, Steelz got the studio. Like, we could just pull up to his shit. All the homies that rap. I actually went to school with Westside Boogie. So that was my dog. Like, I think I was probably one of the first people that put him in the studio, like a real studio where he rapped and shit.
Yeah.
He always had it though. Like in high school, he was gassing shit. So I'm not surprised of where he's at now with his career. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He always been hard since high school.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shit, so you said your uncle got you into producing and shit. Like, what? Like, where did it go after that? You know what I mean? So,
Shit,
like,
me and him-
you just seen him growing, like, while you were growing up? Or, like, what did he teach you?
Yeah,
Like,
we
how
just,
did that-
like, just being with him, like, following him around and shit. Like, every time he would go to the studio, I'd be like, man, I'm trying to go, too. Like, like, you got school? I'd be like, man, I'm trying to go. He'd be like, all right, I'm going to tell your mom tomorrow you ain't got to go to school because we be out 3, 4 in the morning. You feel me? So I'm like, I was doing that young, bro. So, like, this studio life, this shit ain't nothing new to me. Like, I've been doing that shit for years, bro, like, for a long time. I've been around this shit a long time. So that's how I just followed him around. And then I just picked it up until he seen I was real serious about it. And then I started, like, really doing it. You feel me?
Yeah. How were you the first time you made your first beat?
I was trash.
No, how old were you?
Oh, how old was I?
Yeah.
Oh, they said, how was it? I'm like, man, I was trash. Nah, I was, I probably made my first beat when I was like 10, bro. On the little fucking, what was that?
Like some hustle and flow type shit?
Some hustle. I think it was like a 808 machine, 909, one of them. It was like, bro, it was so old, bro, like so vintage, like just pressing these little buttons like a keyboard, like on a computer, like way different, bro. Way different than now, you feel me? Way different. Music's changed a lot, like from back then, but I've grown up to see like both sides, you feel me? Like I went through both. Like I know how to do the MPC shit and the analog shit, and then now the computer shit. Everybody just be on computers for the most part, like except like the G's, you feel me? Like the OGs still be cracking on the analog and they keyboards and they MPCs and they wizards, bro.
Yeah.
They fucking wizards, you feel me? Like get that big warm sound, you feel me? But all the new producers is just on their laptops and shit.
all
You know what I'm saying?
technological.
But I could do both, you feel me? I do both. Obviously the laptop and shit is a lot faster now, quick, because you know these artists want to just go. Like you get in the studio, they want you to make a beat, and then they want to record, and they ready for the next one. You feel me?
Right,
so like the computer shit is like it's a game changer because it just speed up everything. You feel me? Yeah.
How long into making music was it that it like started to like really take off and you want to be that your sole focus?
I mean, when I like probably turned like when I graduated high school, I like really focused on it. But you know, it's like everybody else. Like you just got to put in them hours. You feel me? You got to really grind because that shit don't happen overnight. Like so, I've been just grinding, and just like my first break to me was like when I worked with Nip. So that was like my first real big artist that ever like reached out or anything. Like that was like a crazy story because like off of that, like literally Nip used to back then put these emails out on Twitter, like send me beats, wooty woo, right?
Yeah.
And you know he about to get overloaded with shit, right? So I sent them like maybe like 3-4 beats. He like sent 3 or 4 beats max, whatever, wooty woo. One of them they fuck it, I'm a send them this beat, like these beats. And on this email, I didn't think nothing of it. Man, I fell asleep, took a nap. It was the middle of the day, and I woke up and I had text. I'm like, from a random number, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I opened the text and it's like, oh, yo, what's the deal? This Nip. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, how do you even get my number? But I forgot in the email, the signature, I had my number and all that shit in it. So I was tripping at first, like, how do you get my number? And then I realized, oh, the email got my number in it. So he texted me and was like, hey, I'm fucking with that beat you sent me. Like, can you pull up and cook some more shit? I'm like, he like, you in LA? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. He like, yeah, pull up tonight. I'm like, all right, for sure. Like, I'm going to pull up. Like, so I put up on Nip. We cut a few records that night. He cut that one that he liked. We did some shit from scratch. And then I was done. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like starstruck for a minute. Like, I was just like, damn.
What version of Nip was this?
This was like the early on Nip. This was like before TMC came out. Like when he was like, after Bullets Ain't Got No Name and all that. Like when he was about
so he's
to,
like the marathon or
like
whatever.
right on that, all that stuff. So you feel me? So
like 2010.
yeah, like it was right over there at that time. So like, I ain't gonna lie, I did my shit, did the songs on Whoopty Whoop, and I was trying to get on because I was like, damn, I don't even know what else to do. Like,
Right.
Whoopty Whoop, I was kind of like, you know. So I was about to, all right, Nip, I'm out. And he was like, nah, little homie, like, stay. And I'm like, why? He like, man, just stay. Like, YG and Mustard finna pull up. I'm gonna introduce you. I'm like, shit, all right, I'm gonna kick it. Like,
Right.
And then he started talking to me. We started talking just music shit. And he was telling me how Mustard was, like, he was the guy. And I'm like,
And this is before Mustard.
this was
even
before
popping,
Mustard
huh?
got cracking,
Yeah.
right? And I kind of looked at him like what? Like he like, man, he the guy, and I'm like, you need to fuck with him, right? I wasn't a believer at that time, but when he broke it down like this to me, he was like, Mustard, bro, he like the West Coast Swiss beats,
Right.
and I was like, for real? And he like, bro, he about to go crazy. Like, watch, trust me, like, fuck with him. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, so I just stayed. I ended up linking with YG, did some shit with YG. Me and Mustard never really hit it off and did nothing like from that. But shortly after that, what Nip said was what happened. Like, Mustard just went crazy. It's on everything. So I still think back to that day. Like, I'm like, damn, what Nip told me, that shit was true as fuck. Like, he saw that shit early. He the West Coast Swiss beats. That's how I'm gonna explain them. Just simple beats, one sound, but the motherfuckers hitting like, and sure enough, bro. So that was like my first, to me.
What
like,
song did you make with Nip?
So I did a bunch of shit, a lot of shit that was unreleased, but one that I co-produced on TMC was The Mansion.
Oh, okay.
We
That's
actually
it.
had The Mansion too. It never came out though.
Why?
Just, he be working, rappers work, bro. You just, one day it might come out on album, the next day it might not be on album, but
Right.
it was just like a record that we did, like that he wanted to do, and we did, and then it never came out. Like,
Are you
type
ever
shit.
gonna release any of that stuff that you did with him?
Probably not. That's probably like,
No, you won't do that.
it's just,
They might put a stop to
yeah,
it
it's just
anyway.
too,
It seemed
yeah.
like his
You
brother
know,
put
you
a
just
stop
gotta
to
let
a
it.
lot
It
of
is.
stuff.
He got all that legendary music out already. We just gotta live with that. If they gonna put some music out, it's gonna be him and the team. That's his brothers or whatever. You feel me? That's gonna like put something out like that. You feel me?
So after doing the shit with Nip, what happened?
I just started producing, just doing the same shit. You feel me? Just trying to get.
But did it like start getting?
Yeah, well,
your foot in the door, get the
for
ball
sure.
rolling, and
People started
having
coming
more
around. I
people
did some
fucking
shit with
you?
Kurt Cobain's back then.
Right.
Cash Out, all these random people. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was just tapping in and all that. But I ain't gonna lie. For me, I feel like it was like a lot of years that I had these ideas that I just sat on, and I never did. Right. So a lot of years went by where I just made beats, fucked with people I was fucking with, homies in the streets, homies I'm just cool with, my closest homies. And I had these ideas and never did them.
Right.
And it wasn't until like recent that I feel like my shit was like, I did shit with Migos, big shit, like, you feel me? Like all type of shit, but that didn't feel good to like do something that you was gonna call your own. You feel me?
Right.
It wasn't until like I had all these ideas, but I didn't start doing shit till like 2019, where I was like doing my own songs, putting people that's never been on songs together in LA. You feel me? Like that's when I started like feeling like my name everybody started checking for me. It was like, what? Like he put Kaylin and this person on the song. He put RJ Rucci, Stupid Young, and this person on the song. He put this person and that person on the song. It was just like, nobody really did it in the city yet like that.
Right.
You feel me? So I kind of like started doing it and putting all these people on songs, and that shit started going crazy. And that's kind of like where my name started going crazy, and more people started tapping in, and I just started doing that. And that shit feel good, bro. Like, to have your own shit and own your own shit and call it your own is different than like the feeling of making a beat for this person or something. You feel me? That you're not even attached to like that, or it could have been an email. Who knows? Like, it just feels so much better to like go up on your own shit. And that's what I've been doing. My first album, Still Ain't Changed. I do all my albums with like my name in it. So like instead of writing STILL ain't changed, it's STEEL ain't changed. So my first album, Still Ain't Changed, did over like 15 million streams, bro. Independently by myself, bro. Like, and that shit felt good, bro. Like 15 M's, like I never thought I could do 15 M's on my own shit. I done 100 M's 200 M's, 300 M's on other people's shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like doing 15 on my own shit, that shit feel good as fuck. And I own all that shit. That's my shit. I own the masters. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I do that, and that shit felt good. And like, I do a bunch of collab projects. You feel me? And then I also, bro, it's like when you come to me, you get a lot from me, bro. It's not, you don't just get a producer, bro. Like I really know the music business, bro. And I'm really more than a music producer, bro. I DJ. I not just engineer, produce, DJ, but I be like managing artists. I'm like, I got everything you need. I'm like a one-stop shop. No cap. Like you can come to me and we gonna figure out everything, deals and all type of shit. Like I be getting motherfuckers deals and I do so much, bro. I just wanna, I'm just in the mix, bro.
Yeah.
If I see some hot shit and I see some potential, bro, I'm gonna get behind it, produce projects and go up and build their catalog so they could go get a bag and go get a deal. And I'm gonna be a part of that shit. That's what I be really doing that shit, bro.
Like an A&R almost.
I'm all that, bro. I swear to you, bro. It's like crazy. Like, it's crazy. So like I be doing collab projects. I did shit with me and G got a collab project coming out. Me and Rucci got a collab project coming out. Me and RJ talked about doing some. I dropped some shit with Big Sad. I don't know if you know who that is.
No.
We did a collab project. My boy Yellow Hill, you know who that is?
Yellow what?
Yellow Hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I ain't gonna say I discovered him, but I got him his first rap check, bro. No cap. Like I put him in the mix. I introduced him to RJ. I introduced him to all the people that was cracking in the city.
Yeah.
And I'm like his producer,
Yeah.
manager,
Yeah.
low key. Like you feel me? Like I'm in charge of all his shit. So I be
he's cool.
Yeah, he hard as fuck, bro. He hard. So like all that shit that he did, that's all me. 90% of his shit is all me.
That's cool.
Yeah, so
What's like the biggest record you've done?
man, I got a story, right?
Yeah, tell me.
I don't really tell it because I can't tell it, but
Why?
just
Why can't you tell it?
Because it's just some shit, bro. Like I got a record out there that doing like 5 times platinum, bro, that I didn't get credit for, bro.
Why?
And I didn't get paid for it because I was young and hungry and broke and sold the beat for $1,000. Stems, all the shit, the rights, and all they did was change my 808, and it was the same fucking beat, bro. Swear to you, bro. And it just makes me sick.
You can't say
I can't do nothing, bro.
because
It's
of
just done,
NDA
bro.
or something.
Yeah, it's just done, bro. It's just done. It's like one of them things. Like everybody got a story like that in the game, right? It's like, or you get fucked or something. You feel me? Like, bro, I was sick, bro. Like. How some of the homies I had that same beat, they had him in their emails, everything, bro. That shit was like 5 times platinum. I ain't gonna lie, but
What year was this?
This was in 2014.
Oh, so a while ago. I'm
Yeah,
trying to think
2014.
what cracking
Yeah,
song was
we'll
back
chop it up
then.
after. I don't want
Yeah.
to put it on wax.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We'll chop it up. But yeah, but it's the game, bro. I'm young. I was broke. I was hungry. I didn't have no
Sold
money.
it for a
like,
G.
Sold it for a G. That G was looking nice, but
Coulda
that
got
shit
a
probably
key.
could have got me like 300 bands, maybe 400,
Yeah.
half a ticket.
Fuck,
yeah,
bro.
it's cool though. But you know,
What about the one that you can say? You know what I mean?
I mean, I think all my records is good. I did some shit on Snoop album.
No, like the biggest one that you've done though.
I mean, I say the Snoop one. It's called Ventilation. It's on his Thank Me Now.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, working with Migos and shit, I figured that would be.
Them is cool too, but I like the Snoop one.
Yeah,
Snoop
just
is like,
'cause, yeah, that's like the big
Snoop, bro.
homie and
It's the
shit, yeah.
idol, bro. Like that's Snoop.
Yeah.
He's probably he is the biggest rapper in the world, bro. Hands down. Like you can say his name anywhere, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna always say that.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg's pretty big. I mean, he's got the shit with Martha Stewart and shit, bro.
It's just say his name anywhere, bro. They gonna know Snoop Dogg. Like, bro, anywhere, bro.
What's like the dopest studio session you've been in?
Damn. I'm gonna have to say, damn, I can't really say nothing for that. Probably, but it's gotta be like, for me to say that would have to be in my younger years, being around them sessions with them OGs and DJ Quick and them and Sugar Free back then when they was popping. Like, those
wow,
was
back
like,
in the
to
90s
me,
type
was
shit.
like just being, not necessarily me in the studio working,
Yeah.
but fucking just being in that space and in that energy and in that, taking all that game. Like, that's some legendary shit, bro. Like, I'ma always remember that shit. I'm never gonna forget that shit, bro.
You gotta make yourself a documentary about that.
Yeah,
type
for
of shit.
sure,
That
bro. I
shit was
definitely got to, bro. I gotta do more of these type of things. I be just chilling. People be like, get out there, do the interviews with people. They be reaching out and but I just be chilling, bro. I just be chilling. But I need to start doing more shit like this and all the other shit because people be hitting me up all the time trying to get me to do all type of shit, bro. And I'm just now like, all right, I'm gonna start talking because I'm starting to realize that
Right.
people like to see me talk.
Right.
They don't see me talk. They see fly shit.
Right.
Fly whips, big chains, vacations. You go on my shit, you gonna be like, this motherfucker, life is a movie.
Yeah.
But you only see like pics and shit. You don't never see me talk. But now people are like, I'm doing things where I'm talking and people like, they liking me when I talk. So I gotta start talking because they telling me like, man, you need to talk more. Like, you a star, you just be chilling, you too cool. Like, I'm like, I don't be tripping, you feel me? But
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing shit though. You feel me? You gonna see.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see it, bro.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
shit, fucking with you guys just for the last fucking 10 hours have been cool.
Oh, yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean? It's just been
Hell
a
yeah.
star-studded event.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy,
been-
bro. We've been
Yeesh.
up since like 6 a.m. probably. Our flight was at what, 11? Like I've been up since like 7 a.m.
I don't know. I grabbed Noah at 12.
Yeah, see, I've been. We was at the airport at LAX I was there about
It
9:45.
was a big old party at LAX.
It was a party.
Yeah. What do you got playing now?
Now shit. Well, right now I just dropped a new album. It's called Still Alive. So, G Perico on it, RJ on it, Rucci on it, Stupid Young, Band Hunter Izzy, Payroll Giovanni, Cap G, Kaylin for real, John Hart, Trench Mob from Chicago. All them, they all on my album. Derek King, Casey Veggies. Like I got everybody on my new album. So that's Still Alive. It just dropped maybe a month ago. So I've been doing that shit.
How's that doing?
Doing good, bro. It's doing real good, bro.
So artists nowadays, like, you know, you guys don't sell records no more and shit. So how do you guys be making money off
Streaming,
of the music?
streaming, bro.
And how does that work?
Streaming come.
How does that generate
So if I
money?
drop a song, right? I mean, it just got to stream, right? So you got to stream to make money. If you drop a song and don't stream, you ain't gonna make no money.
Right.
But we stream. You feel me? We streamers. So like, you drop a song, whatever the numbers is, 60 days later, the money start generating. It'll
But
start generating.
who pays like the streams?
So-
Who pays you out for the streams?
So Spotify, Apple, Tidal, Amazon, Google Play, all these things, they pay like the distributor. The distributor will cut the check. So in my case, I'm like, I got to deal with Empire.
Right.
They collect all the money. And then every month you just get a check. Every month you just get a check, straight direct deposit, straight to your account.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you just boom, boom, check. The more you stream, the bigger them checks gonna be. Simple as that.
That's crazy. How
Hell
much you
yeah.
get per stream?
It's fucking low, bro. It ain't enough. Just know that. Like, supposedly I heard they gonna hire the amount they gonna start paying people because they just, bro, you gotta think about it. It's like, just think about Spotify. It's like 900 million people on Spotify that pay a subscription of $9.99 a month.
Yeah, shit.
You get what I'm saying? And then they giving us
yeah.
crumbs compared to what they making. So
shit.
I heard something about some kind of law that's gonna pass they're gonna pay out more supposedly, but we'll see.
Yeah, I heard about something like that.
Yeah. So something like
Hopefully
that.
it happens, man.
Hell yeah,
Shit.
for sure. Because
Definitely deserve it.
we need our chicken, we need our dough.
So you just be basically just staying in LA doing music, or are you able to like? You
No, I
can
be
go
all over.
everywhere
I
doing
be
it?
all over, bro. LA's home base. You feel me?
Right.
But I be in the Bay and we go to New York and wherever we go, we try to get it in. You feel me?
Where's
Wherever
the
we
place
go.
you like the most to go?
Where do I like to go? I like to go to I like Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta next month. About 3 weeks, I'm gonna go to Atlanta. I gotta shoot some videos out there. I'm shooting a video with Baby Money and the homie Band Hunter, so I'm doing that. And then that's my spot though. I like Atlanta, L.A., Atlanta, New York is cool too, but Atlanta feel like you could really lock in. You feel me? Like you go to New York, it's a lot going on. You feel me? But when you go to Atlanta, you could find a cool little studio,
Right.
and you could really lock in and do a bunch of shit. So I fuck with Atlanta, bro. I fuck with Portland too, though. I always said when I'm done with this music shit, I'm gonna go buy a crib somewhere and tuck off and just make music for myself and all that shit. It would be like in Seattle or like Portland.
Seattle's pretty cool.
It's like, I don't know, I just like the vibe, like the trees and all that shit, the
Yeah.
cold. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I feel you,
Yeah.
with that, bro. That's dope. Do you be doing anything other than music though?
Nah, bro, not really.
So you're not like buying no properties, doing no
Nah, I ain't got into none of that yet, bro.
Oh,
I'm just
really?
still so stuck in the music. Like, I mean, I should do some shit like that. You feel me? But I'm just so into the music, bro. Like, that's really my life. Like, I don't really do nothing else, bro. Like, just music. That's all I'm thinking about, bro. Cause I'm not just doing one thing, bro. I'm literally doing a lot of shit. You feel me? Like, people might wake up and only got to think about their album, but I'm thinking about like 7 albums at a time. You feel me? I'm doing a whole bunch of shit. So like the music got me. Like it ain't really nothing for me to do right now. You feel me? But eventually I should do some shit like that. You feel me? Like boss up in properties or whatever the fuck it is. You feel me? Whatever else I want to get into.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that you should.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be
Yeah,
the best idea for
No,
sure.
for sure.
Well, shit, man, it's fucking late as a motherfucker, bro.
Right, it's a bitch and we still rocking
Yeah,
out.
yeah, no, we out here, bro. I appreciate your time and
Yeah, it's
shit.
all good.
Where all can they find you at, bro?
So just hit me on the gram. Type in Steelz, Steelz is gonna be the first one that pop up. You gonna see it.
Okay. Good shit. We look out for you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
All right, homie. Thank you.
Yep.